Let us try to understand data structures. We learned basic data types. Those are five data types we learned about it. What are those? Integer, float, complex, string, boolean. These are the five data types what we learned. Data structures are available. Four data structures are available. How many data structures? Four types of data structures available. Four types of data structures. Data structures are four types. Four types of data structures available. Those are number one that is called as list. Number two that is called as tuple. Number three that is called as set. Number four that is called as dictionary. These are the four types of data types whatever available. So in that one, first we'll go and try to concentrate how we can do the list object, how to create the list object, and what we can store inside that one. We'll try to observe it. We can observe Python list has A, B, C, something like this are written. That means if I want to create the list, what type of brackets I have to use? Square brackets I have to use like this. Now, list is flexible, which can be written as a list of comma separated values, which are known as items between square brackets. Between the square brackets, we are going to write here comma separated values. Lists might contain items of different data types. Okay, that means inside that one we can keep integer, float, whatever we wanted. But usually the items all have the same data type, all will have it. Okay, let us try to see one of the exercise that is known as define a list with same data types, or one more activity is available that is known as define a list with different data types. These are the two activities we'll try to do it now. Okay, let us try to do practically so that we'll get more clarity. Okay, we are trying to learn about what is that? Data structures. In that one, first one we are trying to learn about it, that is known as list data structures. We are trying to learn about it. Okay, if you see the list, in order to create the list, what is the syntax you need to follow? You can give any name, then followed by, we are trying to use here square brackets. Between square brackets, whatever items you want to pass it, you can pass it. For example, 10 is an integer item, 20 is also integer item, 30 is also integer item. So with three items, I created a list. Even if you want to create a list with different data types also, you can try it. Suppose I am trying to do here 10, then I am writing here 10.34, then I am writing here 1 plus 2j, then I am writing here, let us say, Python, then I am writing here, let us say, Boolean. So it is what? Integer, it is float, it is complex, it is string, it is Boolean. Whatever data type you want to keep it, you can keep it. List is a super data type, you can keep whatever you want, you can keep it. So we are able to create the B also, we are able to create it. Suppose you want to create a list without any items, something like this, it's a empty list. Did I create anything? No, it's an empty list. All these three cases are valid. If I go and try to ask here, what is the type of A, and what is the type of B, and what is the type of C, all the cases it's saying as, what is this? List only it's saying. So if I go and try to see what is the value we have in the A, what are the values we have in the B, what are the values we have in the B, and what are the values we have in the C, you can notice respective values are available inside that one, right? A as all are integers, B as integer, float, something like that, C as empty. Now, we can also use list class to create list object. What is the meaning of this one? What is the meaning of this class? You come to understand down the line. However, let us say I am trying to say something like this: list, then I am writing here inside this one 10, 20, 30. Then I am giving this as a1, for example. Now, if you go and try to see the A1, and if you see the type of A1, it is showing as same thing it's showing or not. So this is the one syntax, previous one is another syntax. However, you tell me which one you love it. This syntax you are loving or above syntax you are loving? Above syntax you are loving. Above syntax, as it is coming inside the brackets, it is coming. Here extra is list keyword is extra, and this brackets also extra. Actually, list is a class, inbuilt class. If you go and try to observe list question mark, then you can see the help document. In the help document, it's showing here list as internally what? Subclasses. It has to have subclass means first it should be class, right? First it should be class, then only it can hold the subclasses. So list is a class object. Using list, you created A1. A1 is a object of the list. Object of the list. Okay, now we completed one activity. That activity is known as how to create the list with same items, or how to create the list with different items. So 2.1 we are clear about it. Define a list with same data types. 2.2 also we are clear about it. Define list with different data types. Let us see 2.3 nested list. How I can create a list inside the list. A list inside the list, how I can create it. Okay, let's try to understand about it. If you see that one, I am trying to create a nested list. I am trying to create it. Nested list. Suppose I want to record my age and my name. Similarly, someone's age, someone's name, I want to record here. So I am trying to create here A is equal to, I want to create my name and my age. So I am saying as Rom, and I am saying as it is 37. Then we are trying to provide here someone's age, let us say John. Then we want to record here, let us say 28. Something like that we recorded. Even if you want to add some more things also, you can add here one more Nancy, and we have here, let us say her age is 25. Something like that we given the data. If I go and try to see A, now I'm able to see all the data. This is how we can create a nested list, we can create it. Now I want to understand how we can read the items from list object. Already you are masters in reading the items from object, string object. Same knowledge, reuse here so that we'll get it. That's it. Suppose I am trying to create here A is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, something like this I created. Can you help me out? If I want to print, let us say 10, I want to print it. Can you please help me out how I can do that? Excellent, A of 0. If I want to print, let us say, 10 as well as 20 as well as 30. Can you please help me out? 0 to 3. Excellent answer. So we are getting 0, 1, 2 corresponding indexes, we are getting it. 0, 1, 2 corresponding indexes we are getting. So whatever we want, very easily we can read it. We learned already reading items from the string object. So here also we are able to understand how to read the items from list object. Reading knowledge is reusable. Not only here, down the line also it is reusable. Please have a look on this one. Even if you want to read nested list, let us test our knowledge. In A, how many items are available? If I take this one as A, let me copy this. Now this is the A, whatever I have it. A, how many items I have? 3 items only. 3 list objects I have it. If I go for A, 0, then what we are getting? ROM information total we are getting it. If I want Nancy total information, what I have to do? Yeah, -1, or you can do 2 also, we can do it. If I want only Nancy age, I want it. A2 is again one more list, right? A2 is again one more list. So you can write here A2 comma 1, then we're able to see 25. First we are trying to get the total information of Nancy, then we are going for again, this is 0, this is 1. This is 0, this is 1. Can you please help me out? I want the John age. John age, I want it. Can you please help me out? A of 1, then followed by again 1, then we are able to get it, age of John. Can you please help me? I want to print here wrong name. I want to print here wrong. A of 0, then followed by again 0, we have to write here. So now we're able to see wrong. Sorry. Please have a look on it, then we'll see the next one.